Videoed the find in immediately, and within hours, detectives and forensic techs surrounded the site. They photographed every inch of the tree, bagged the boot, and swept the area for footprints. But there were none. No tire marks, no cigarette butts, not even animal prints. It was as if the forest had been still for weeks. The rain should have washed the carving smooth, but it hadn't. Somehow, the words looked fresh, like they'd been cut just hours before Carl arrived. Investigators were split. Some believed it was a message from Derek, scrawled before the trio vanished completely. Others thought it was a cruel prank, maybe a copycat trying to stir attention back to the case. But Evan's father, David Mitchell, insisted the writing was his son's, the same way he used to carve his name into fence posts back home. He told police that Evan had mentioned something strange the night before he left, that they'd seen something near their campsite on an earlier hike, and planned to check it out this time. Authorities didn't take him seriously. They ruled the words meaningless, the boot unrelated, and quietly shelved the file. But for those who had been in that forest, the feeling that something unseen had been there, watching, waiting, never really went away. 2 years passed. By 1996, the case of the missing campers had drifted into rumor, the kind of local legend people whisper about at diners when the coffee's gone cold. But then, out of nowhere, something resurfaced. A fisherman named Harold Boone came forward claiming he'd found a camcorder half buried in the river mud near Silver Creek. It was an old Panasonic VHS model, the kind that ran on AA batteries and recorded grainy home videos. Its plastic casing was cracked, the lens clouded with silt, and a faint smell of decay clung to the strap. Harold said he almost threw it out, but when he popped the battery cover open, he noticed something strange. A faint red smear on the grip, like dried paint. Except it wasn't paint. He turned the camcorder over to the local sheriff's department, who announced that the tape inside was blank, nothing but static and water damage. They logged it as non-evidence and locked it away. But word spread fast in the small town. A deputy named Mark Reynolds, who was part of the recovery, later told his brother that when they first played it, there was something on the screen, brief flashes of trees, flickering firelight, and what looked like a person's shadow darting across the lens. The next day, that same deputy quit his job without warning. His resignation letter simply read, "I can't sleep after what I saw." None of it made the news. The official report stayed the same. No footage recovered. Locals began to wonder if the authorities had buried the truth, maybe to protect the families or maybe to protect themselves. For weeks after, residents near Silver Creek swore they saw strange lights at night deep in the forest, faint glows moving between the trees as if someone were still filming out there. A few hikers claimed they heard voices. 3, to be exact, calling faintly from the direction of the old campsite, but when searched